All right, let's get rolling on step number 4 of this process. So, what we're going to be showing you guys in this process right here is we're going to show you how to get the people to auto populate into the opened emails and the responded to emails section. So that's going to be a very, very important process because these are warmer leads. These are the warmest leads. These are warmer than people that don't open them. So you have an opportunity to reach back out to them, give them different, follow-ups, call them, maybe reach out to them on LinkedIn, whatever the case is, to have the deals. That these people are more likely to close with you if they've opened the emails or at least responded. So we're going to be doing the same thing as before. We're going to go down to the automation section. We're going to go into, obviously, the cold email manifesto. I already have the opened email section set up, so I'm just going to click on this one. I already did this, but I'm going to walk you guys through on it. Don't worry about that. So what we want to do is you want to hit new workflow trigger, and you want to scroll all the way down here to where it says email events, right? So you want to click email events, and then you want to name it, just like, see, I have opened email HVAC. So what you would do, whatever verticals you have. So opened email HVAC, I would just going to redo it. And then we want to add filters. So in workflow, so remember, we come to the workflow that is for HVAC, right? So we would have pipeline stage change, send email HVAC. So they're in this workflow. And then the event is opened. So when they open the email, they'll be auto-populated into the email section. So that we're going to show you how that works right there, all right? So when they're opened, it initiates this workflow, right? So when that thing is, so you hit save trigger. I'm not going to do that. Then the same thing you would do for the next one. So that would be email roofer. So I would just come down here for however many verticals you guys have. You would just repeat this process over. So what you do is you go email events, and then you would just say opened. Oh man, I can't even spell right now. Opened email. And then I would put roofer. And then you add filters. So you select the filter in workflow, right? And then we want to pick the workflow that says roofer right here. So it's in this one here. And then we want to add the filter of event is opened, right? And then you hit save trigger. So you just repeat that process for as many verticals as you get, and then that's all you need to do. Now, what we want to do with this, whether they open an email in the HVAC, roofer, or plumber workflow, we want to create or update an opportunity. So what we do here is we create or update opportunity. We pick it in the cold email manifesto pipeline, and we move them to the opened email section right here. And then you hit save action, and then that's it. This part is done. And so when people open emails, they will be auto-populated there. Now, the second step is going to be when they respond to an email. What do we want to do with them when they respond to an email? So we're going to do the same process. It's going to be, you're going to go back to your automations, and you're going to go to create workflow. And then we're going to start from scratch, just like we did in the other ones. Being a little bit slow. So right here, we want to do the same thing. So responded to email. Cold email manifesto. So what you want to do here is you want to go down right here. You just want to scroll down to customer replied, right? And then we'll do plumbing first. Add filters, select filters, replied to workflow, and then we want to pick the workflow. So we'll go down to the plumber white, the one that send email to the plumber, right? So when they reply to the email in this workflow, then we know that that's going to trigger this, right? So then we just do the same thing. So we come down in here and we go to customer replied. And then right here, we'll do HVAC. And then we add filters. So it is replied to workflow. And then we'll go into the plumber, right? Actually, there's one more filter I forgot to add in the last one. Reply channel. And we want to do email, right? So I forgot to add that to the first one, but reply channel, we want to make sure it stays at email. Even though you're only sending emails there, we want to make sure that it isn't responding all over the place. So we want to make sure that it's only on the email section. If you ever had text messages and stuff added in there in the future, we want to make sure that this stays with email. So reply channel, email, reply to workflow in the plumber workflow, or in the HVAC. Sorry, I picked the wrong one here again. There you go. Pipeline changed HVAC. Reply channel, email, save trigger. So we'll come back here and we'll add that filter to reply channel is email. So save that trigger. And then we'll do this one more time. Customer replied. And then this one's going to be roofer. Add filters. Then we go there. Replied to workflow. And then we'll go down to the roofing one. Add filters. The filter is reply channel is email. Right? So we save that trigger. And then what we want to do here for the action is we want to go back to what we always do, is like create an update opportunity. And this is in the cold email manifesto pipeline, and the pipeline changes to respond to emails. And then we hit save action, and then that's it. So now if a customer replies to either the plumber, HVAC, or roofer pipeline or workflow, it will, by email, it will automatically update them into the replied email section of your pipeline, which will look like this. You go back to your opportunities. So when they respond, they'll wind up here. When they open the emails, they'll wind up here. So that's going to allow the background, all these automations are going to be running in the background, so you don't have to worry about moving them around. If they open emails and all the other stuff, it's automatically going to populate for you. And now you have the process set up. So when your contacts get added to high level or Ontrasoft, they go into the lead section. When you drag them into the send cold email section, it sends the emails here. When they open them, they'll populate here, and when they respond to them, they'll populate here. And again, when we move farther down the pipeline, we're going to show you some other things you can add in line with this, but these are the most important pieces to start with. So get to work in doing the open emails and respond to emails workflows, and then you're going to have a complete process set up. And we'll get into the deeper sections of, you know, the messaging and that kind of thing, and how to upload the list and put them in there and everything. We'll be doing that in the next video. So we'll see you on that one.